Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. An exhibition contest coming up between the Carolina Panthers and St. Louis Rams. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys. Obviously, guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Nice running for a gain of 6. That'll bring up second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Daylight! Chris Long was there to bring him down. D'Angelo Williams does a great job to get free and pick up the first. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31. The halfback with the carry. A 7-yard play. Second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Here's a handoff left side. It's a gain of 3.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Bobby Carpenter was there for the stop. I'm not sure he would have had it if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
On the ground, right side.
And that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
It's 1st and 10. They'll get the call again.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
And it's knocked down. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversion so far on this drive. They'll try to convert once again right here. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
They call on the field goal unit. This'll be a 54-yard attempt. Hits the crossbar and bounces in. He got it. Casey will kick it deep. It's fielded at the 2. They catch him at the 27-yard line.
First drives of the game, in my opinion, are just so important. It just sets the tempo for the entire game. I tend to want to go opposite my game plan. If I think that I can run the football against the defense, I tend to come out and want to throw it early to make them back up a little bit.
Bradford hands it off. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play. They're looking at a 2nd and 7. Hand off to the right.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
From their own 40-yard line. He rolls out to the right. And the tackle was made by Richard Marshall.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit. Marty Gilliard was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Passes it downfield. The stop was made by Hudson.
The Rams are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 31. Pitch right. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He throws short. He's dropped down at the 25.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
And they line up at the 15. Darby gets the ball left side. And he's tackled at the 14. We've played a quarter. The score is 3-0. It's second down and 9 to go. Has a man short to his left.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
He's wrestled down at the 8.
Good-looking screen pass that time. It could have gone for a little extra if they'd gotten one more block. That was close.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be about a 25-yarder. The kick is good. Brown will kick it deep. Goodson is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He'll down it in the end zone. The Panthers put up 3 points their last time out. Pass is short right side. Dwayne Jarrett was the intended receiver on the play. Inside give. He's brought down at the 25. That's a gain of 5. And so it will be 3rd down. And 3rd down, 5 for the first. Ball on the 25-yard line. He lets it go. He's tackled at the 42.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
A pickup of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Short pass to his left. He's dropped down at the 37.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Looks to throw it. Laronitis makes the stop at the 24-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Dumps it out left. Brandon LaFell was his intended target. Gets it away. Great play, and the Panthers will have it. 1st and goal. They're just inside the 5. Fires it in the end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown. The Panthers get the first touchdown of the game.
The passing game is really completely different once you get inside that 10-yard line. You don't have time to sit and hold the ball. That time he got it out quickly and got it in there for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Carolina is up a touchdown. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Casey is just about ready to kick this one away. Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. The Rams come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time. Short throw to the left. And he's tackled at the 38.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Jackson, the ball carrier. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Bradford flips it right.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
It's fourth down. The Rams are lining up to punt it away. It bounces out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
The Panthers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
He's going to pass. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Excellent gain through the air will set them up with another first down and 10. Steve Smith was the intended receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
He throws downfield. Dwayne Jarrett was the intended receiver on the play. Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit. Brandon LaFell was his intended target.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
They're going to try a long field goal here. This one from 46 yards. It's up, and it's good.
That's it, baby. That's it right there.
Casey will be kicking off. Camps under it. He will start from his own 5.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Burton takes a shot. Good defense.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Looking for a man. Avery was the intended receiver. They line up at the 23. He gets off the throw. Avery was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down. The Rams are lining up to punt it away. He's hit and dropped at the 32-yard line.
The Panthers offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
Breaks through the line for a gain of 7. That'll bring up second down. Searching for an open man. He's wrestled down at the 40. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
He's searching for a receiver. And he's tackled at the 29-yard line.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both. The Panthers have decided that they're going to come out and run the ball on this defense, and so far there's no sign that they won't succeed.
The Panthers take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. He goes down. Sack. Following the sack, the offense is set up in a 2nd and 13 situation. Going up top for the end zone. Brandon LaFell was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
It's 3rd down and 13. The ball sits on the 21. Deep throw. End zone. Dwayne Jarrett was the intended receiver.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
They call on the field goal unit here. This will be from 38 yards out. And the kick is good. So after that kick, the score is now the Panthers 16, the Rams 3. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Casey gets ready to kick it away. They catch him at the 28-yard line.
It's only a 2-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Still looking for an open man.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Surveys the field. He's dropped down at the 31.
That was pretty, wasn't it? I know that anytime you start blitzing this quarterback, he looks calmer rather than nervous. A lot of times you see those quarterbacks get the happy feet. Not this guy. He stands in there and makes you pay for the blitz. Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Going up towards the end zone. Marty Gilliard was the intended receiver on the play. So they line up at the 31. Checks down to the short pass. The Rams will take their final timeout. So with the half ending, they're just going to try and put 3 points on the board. Only a few ticks left before halftime, so we'll probably see a short kick here to get us to the break. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. On the ground with the tailback. Finds room along the sideline. St. Louis awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. Camps under it. He will start from his own 5. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Bradford hands it off. He's wrestled down at the 30. Jackson racks up 5 on the run. From their own 30-yard line. Bradford hands it off straight ahead. He gets to about the 41-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Gives it to the back. He gets to about the 47-yard line. It's a pass. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Marty Gilliard was his intended target. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Daylight. There he goes. The Rams will get in for the touchdown. The Rams use 5 plays to go about 75 yards before getting it into the end zone for 6. Big kick here. This will make it a 3-point game. Josh Brown makes it a 3-point game. Brown will send this one deep. Goodson is back to receive the kick. Gets it to the 21. The Panthers will set up shop at the 21. Feeds it to the back. He makes his way to about the 32. Hit and dropped behind the line.
You gotta be smarter than that, man. Come on.
It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Ball on their own 31. Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 33. From their own 33-yard line. He passes it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Fourth down. The Panthers are lining up to punt this one away. He takes it to maybe the 36-yard line. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Jackson picks up 5 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Here's the throw. The ball is tipped away. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion. Gets the pass off.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it down there, picked up a nice game.
Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Jackson on the handoff. He gets to about the 27-yard line. First down and 10. So the ball on the 27-yard line. Davis tackles him for a loss at the 28-yard line. It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Johnson gets a sack on the play.
Come on, y'all. Let's get going.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Good coverage downfield. He's got it. Touchdown.
Boy, this has just been a good football game. Offensively, that was a nice drive to take the lead back, and we are still going to have one of those tremendous finishes here.
Josh Brown puts it through, and it's a 4-point game. St. Louis is up by 4. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Brown looks ready to kick it away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Between the tackles. He's off. Can he get there? He'll just jog into the end zone. Whoa!
D'Angelo Williams didn't exactly explode on the scene in the NFL, but now that he has become a little more settled in the league, we're starting to see some of the explosive plays that he's known for.
John Casey tacks on the extra point. Carolina holds a field goal lead. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Casey will be kicking off. And he gets the ball at the 5. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. It's the tailback. Jackson fumbles. Who's going to come up with this one? Carolina falls on it, and they have the turnover.
Hey, that's a little sacrificing of your body there. Certainly not the biggest guy in the field, but you could tell he wanted that ball.
The pass is away. Dwayne Jarrett was the intended receiver. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the 41. He's going to throw it. He's dropped down at the 28-yard line. And they line up at the 28. Rolling out to his right. The pass is tipped. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. And they line up at the 28. Tosses left. He fights forward to about the 26. Here's the pass. They bring him down, and it's first down and goal. Carolina is trying to make this a two-score game. Goodson on the inside handoff.
Well, defensively in this league, you know you're going to have some running backs with moves just like that. And that time the defense just looked like they were stunned. They were no match.
John Casey adds the extra point. Casey gets ready to kick it away. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Beeson drops him for a loss at the 24-yard line. Facing a second and 11. And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Has a man short to his left. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. He's wrestled down at the 26-yard line. So at the end of 3, the score is 30-20. The Rams need to put points on the board on this possession. The fourth quarter is almost underway. The give to the tailback. Runs for 8 yards. Second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. Bradford will hand it off. He's dropped down at the 15. Steven Jackson will get enough to pick up the first down. It's a gain of 3. Jackson has it slip through his hands. Fumble. We're going to have a pileup on this one. St. Louis recovers it. The Rams win the battle, and they'll keep possession. It's second down now and 13 to go. Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 14. Darby runs for a 4-yard pickup. The offense facing another third down here. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. Avery was the intended receiver on the play. So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points. This will be a 31-yard attempt. The kick is good. Brown is ready to kick this one off. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers will start this drive at the 20-yard line. Here's a halfback. 5-yard pickup. That brings up second down. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball. King is able to make his 4th reception. Toss. Drop behind the line.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Gives it right side. James Laurinaitis tracks him down, wraps him up for the tackle. It's number 5 on the day. Third down, they need 6 for a first down. Pass is short right side. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Jonathan Stewart makes his third grab. The Panthers are lining up to punt this one away. And he takes it at the 12.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
So, from their own 15-yard line. Short pass to his left. He's wrestled down at the 29-yard line.
I always think it's kind of funny to watch those defensive linemen when the screen pass sails over their head and they turn and they look and they know they've just been had.
First down and 10. Ball on their own 29. He gets off the throw. Looks like the defense might have been a little too aggressive there. Here's the call.
First down.
I don't care how good your defense may be, you're asking for trouble when you start giving teams free first downs.
Short throw to the right. Marty Gilliard was his intended target. Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert. Marty Gilliard now with 4 catches in the game. Bradford, hands off. He's dropped down at the 42. I expected a pass there, Chris.
Well, I understand you don't want to get completely one-dimensional, but at some point you have to crank it up and try and make some plays, and I think that time has passed.
Moves to his right. And that's a catch. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. He did get enough for the first.
Good read, good execution. Just take exactly what the defense gives you. That time enough for the first down.
First down, 10 to go. On their own 37. Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. And we'll have a first down and 10. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Short throw to the left. Knocked loose before he could bring it in. Johnson was the intended receiver. They'll face second down and 10. Passes it downfield. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. They're in a rush, so no huddle here. He lets it go. They take him down, but not before he gives the Rams first down and goal. Going for the end zone. And that was the last thing the offense needed. Here's the call on the field. Johnson gets called for the hold. A lot of movement down there on the offensive line.
Offense. Repeat, first down.
Well, no excuse there. The offensive line obviously knows the snap count, but suppose it's easy to lose concentration with one of those big defensive linemen in your face.
Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man, man. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Goes through his progression. That's a tough one to take, but they really don't have any other choice now. They pretty much have to go for it. Looking for a man. Complete. Nice catch.
Big fourth down play by the defense that time, and now the pressure shifts to the other defense to try and make a play.
He gets to about the 11-yard line. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. Again with the carry. He's tackled at the 19. Just a great game today. He's carried the load for this offense and has picked up some nice yards on just about every carry. From their own 19-yard line. Takes a knee again. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. Again, goes to one knee. That's all from St. Louis. Stick around for our post-game wrap-up. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.